Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Love. Oh, you look a bit close. Hey, notification up straight away. We like that. Okay, that's all good. Just wait for you guys to join. It's a very quiet energy. And I'm extremely tired. Hi Cherie, how are you doing? It's 10 to midnight here. I'm feeling really tired. Hi Kelly. Just wondering if your path has been chosen for you. Well, that comes in a little bit with what I've been talking about today with your birth chart. So it seems. Kelly, if you go over to the Facebook Channel of Love page, there's a video that explains it beautifully. Or if you check out my last video on the channel where I'm taking a look at my own birth chart, watch that video and that might be able to answer your question. Perfect question on the perfect day. Hi Margarita, good morning. It's morning there. It's just about to come into, well, midnight. It's 9 minutes to. Hi Cecilia. It's 10 a.m. now. See how long you can stay. You're better today. Was overwhelmed the weekend. Don't know if it's work or my DM's energy, but better now. Hi angels of enlightenment. This energy is, I did read your comments, Sherry, so I could see, was it yesterday, how you were feeling it. It's 6:51 in New York. How is life in New York? It's almost 4 in WA and downloads were coming in. They are crazy. I'm wondering if that's why I'm so tired, because I could quite easily just sleep. I feel for most of the day. I wasn't in a rush to get up this morning. I've had a little nap and I could still easily go to bed now. Yesterday's reading was lovely. The readings are coming out. I mean, how I ended the reading today was just, I'm just like kind of in shock. I don't really know. There are just so many downloads. I wouldn't even be able to write them down. I know what they are, so they made sense to me. And I imagine that they're going to come out when the time's right. But this draw to rest. It's cold. We've had a beautiful sunshiny day here. You just, well, I've already read that part. It was so much anger. Yeah. Nap time. Oh, it was today's reading that you watched. See, we've got no concept of time, have we? Hi, Alana. Alana, I just finished watching. What's it called again? What Dreams May Be? What's it called? Oh my, that like totally like done it for me. You can't escape the connection. I think from my readings today, you could tell that I was quite emotional. You're in Australia. There's a few of you guys from Australia. What dreams may come. I didn't realise it was going to kind of, I don't know, I didn't realise that was the story. You were crying, Cecilia. Why are you apologising? Angels of Enlightenment, I haven't. It's that. Yeah, don't even go there, Alana. I can't keep it together at the minute. I'm scared to pull cards. It's like, Brenda, hi Brenda. It's not I'm scared to pull cards because it's like, Brenda, I'm scared to pull cards today. You're going to get that. So that's the only person I need to tell is that I'm scared to pull cards today, Brenda. Good day, sweetie. How are you? Lily, we need to kind of come onto Mummy's lap. Come on. While I was watching that film, let's get her bum out of the way. While I was watching that film, Jasper he was making a really, it was a purring noise, but there was like a cooing underneath, like a pigeon's cooing. It was very strange. And he kind of got off my lap and then Lily come on my lap. I was all my lonesome watching it. And Lily's like burying her head in me. Hi, Anna. So the energy was overwhelming, plus seeing more in photos with people. I'm not sure what's going on, guys. Okay. So today was postponed. I think everything's been kind of postponed for today. There's definitely things that I wanted to kind of do. And again, the more that you think there's something you've got to do or, things that you should be doing, then it's like the universe says, no way, Jose. Yes, it is the void. That's Alana. Yes. That's why we need to come on and kind of go, Alana's in the house, because some of you don't know, like, your channel names. I even have to check with you guys. So some guys don't want their names up, and that's cool. They can be called by their channel. But what time is it there, Alana? It's so hard to kind of grab us all around the world at a convenient time, but you guys seem to just appear. So I think the divine sets it all up. Just like, Jessie's boss might not be at work and things are postponed. Hi, Laurie. I'm just saying, have you said anything else? So you have to vest, Laurie. I feel like I've got to go and go, well, you're going to start a meeting soon. We'll have a fantastic meeting. But wanted to connect. It's nice. We could be reviewing your meeting as well. Okay. Anna, I might use your cards. We've still got to play with them a little bit. It takes my mind off of my new additions to my channel of love. That always seems to be the way as well, Alana. It's like you're listening to the previous reading and then I jump on. Okay. Let's get Anna's cards. Are they going to be good this week? Don't laugh, Alana. She's here anyway. She can do her own clean-up job. She's finished listening to me. You guys, you must listen to me quite a lot. You get a few hours, don't you, of listening? Well, if it helps, I feel that we have... It spoke yesterday about the milestones, and I just think that we've made this real big leap by connecting like daily if we can. I do think it's had a massive impact on us and excelled us. You just finished listening to my birth chart. Oh my, that was just so funny and spot on. Spot on. So I'm so pleased. It was a video that kept coming up, and when I got off of it would have been the premiere. When I got off the premiere, it's just sitting there staring at me. It's like, okay, I'm going to watch this bloody video. And I just pressed play, and then I kind of went on and done some housework, and I was kind of listening to, oh, this is interesting. Anyway, she gives an email. She says, and if you email me, I'll send you over. So I went to her website and there was nothing about it. It was like 2015, this birth chart, like tutorial was on. And then I went to where Alana suggested, Astrology Cafe. And that's what I read out to you. Easy as that, guys. Half an hour to watch the video on the birth charts. And then it's pretty immediate. I just don't know my exact time of birth, so, but that's cool. If I don't know it, I don't know it. Hi, Kerry. I will ask my dad when I next speak to him, but I'm not sure if he's going to know what the exact time. Someone said it's on the birth certificates. It's not in the UK. So, right, Anna, let's have a look and see what your cards want to say. I don't even know what these cards are going to come out with, guys. I still feel there's so much we could talk about. You've had a headache for most of the day, an overwhelming feeling of love. That feeling, that love, the headache, that just kind of shouts out your crown chakra is really opening up. Kerry, both my parents can remember my time of birth. They can or they can't. Well, my mum's not. I could try and connect, couldn't I? But am I going to trust like the message my mum gives me? Or I'm going to say about 4:30, but is it just best to put unknown time? It just changed my rising from Virgo to Taurus. That was all. I'm a Leo moon. And then lots of other stuff that I've got to kind of get my head around. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Gypsy. Am I drinking chocolate? No, I'm not. I'm drinking coffee. I don't often drink chocolate. That's really weird that you say that, Gypsy, because I noticed that Emily had been drinking chocolate because you can get little sachets of like hot chocolate. And there's been one sitting in my cupboard for ages. And I went to the bin and I noticed it's in there, which is strange. Not as strange as Emily's gone to bed. She went to bed at 7 o'clock. She told me she's going to see me tomorrow. She's out for the count. She said she didn't want any dinner. I had to sort myself out. And off to bed. She's gone. All night, apparently. But I got up. I couldn't sleep last night early. I didn't end up going to bed early. So I'm going to say about 5. But so I got up at 4:30 to get a drink. And she was down here, and I'm not joking you, she's making cakes. Like the oven's on. It was freezing down here because she had the window open. She was baking cakes. They're still in my fridge. I don't know what these cakes are for. I don't feel like eating one of these cakes. 4:30. I'm going to show you her cakes. Must be a reason for it, so let me show you. Okay. These are the cakes that my daughter was making at 4:30 this morning. I'm not going to say if I'm going to say yum. I'm not sure who they're for. And they're in the fridge. I'm not sure what's going on. That's what goes on in my home in the early hours of the morning. I don't even ask. I know that she got eggs. I didn't know what for. She has this thing about eggs and obviously food coming. So she's out for the count. She's out all night. And not eating either. I imagine, oh, she has. I think she's had some sandwiches. Hi, Megs. T-Rose, it is quite amusing. It's very amusing living here. You just kind of don't ask any questions. Oh, we're baking. At 4:30. Okay. St. Patrick's cakes, is that what they are? I don't think they are. I didn't even think I had baking stuff really in the house. Must have done. Right, guys, I'm using Anna's cards. They're called Tarot of Desires. You can find Anna at Soul Embrace Intuition. Still have to look every time, Anna. Plug my girl. Okay. I'm not looking straight away. Oh, it looks ever so dark. What's going on? Dark and mysterious. Let's see how we're going to play with the energy tonight. 3 cards there. I feel like I'm going to put 3 here. Hi, Carol. You got 2 birthday parties back to back here, Sam. You just keep rubbing my nose in it. You're some kind of party girl. Seriously. You got an interview tomorrow? That's one of the things I went to speak about. Was it May's DM that was going for an interview? Is May on? And when I always so I've been playing with my eye and I just imagine my eyeliner's kind of gone everywhere, but hey. Anything to do with interviews, please don't forget that you're interviewing them. It just makes the process a whole lot easier, okay? You're worthy. Your time is worthy. So make sure that you go under the impression that they're not interviewing you. Let's not get this mixed up. You're interviewing them. Your confidence will shine through. But you're kind of going in there seeing what they have available to offer you, and whether or not you can find some kind of, balance to be able to work together. So your eyeliner is everywhere. That's so funny. And I won't forget. Thanks, Lucy. You're amazing. Well, another thing that I use, and this was I used to work for a company called Mothercare. Actually, all the companies I work for have kind of all gone into administration. They're not around anymore. So people are sodded if they need a reference for me. But when I went for this position at Mothercare, I just had Megan. Megan was about a year old. And I always remember my boss telling me, because I was there for about 10 years, saying to me that she never forgot our interview. And that's, I went in there and I said something along the lines of, you can't really get to know me via the CV, but I do believe that, I'm the perfect person for this position. It just really comes down to whether or not you want to take a chance on me. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Okay. It seemed to work, the confidence. But now I'm more, if I was to go for an interview, I'd be like, right, okay, maybe not that cocky, but I would definitely be, hi, I've been really looking forward to meeting you. Your company intrigues me. I'd like to see what you've got available and how, what I can bring to the table. They won't forget you. There you go. So if that helps you, it's about your confidence. Please, you are not a slave to these people, okay? Your time is very precious. They'll be shocked off their fucking pants when they realise. I'll be kind of like, right, are you ready for your interview then? I'll come out with this long list. It's okay. I plan on kind of staying here. But it's not an issue. So, okay. So there you go, confidence. And that was going through my mind about, it was like I was sending that positivity to May's DM. You're in there to see if they're a fit for you. Yes, don't forget that you're interviewing them too, most definitely, because you'll just be a number to them. So you need to be remembered. It needs to be from your confidence. Come on, it's a good time to practice. And if it doesn't work out, you know what? You can just kind of skip away, just saying, well, that wasn't meant to be. So this could just be your kind of work experience on your confidence, on your power, on your persuasive power. It's a done deal before you even walk in there. But make sure that it's really is a job that you do, that you have some passion with. Otherwise, it's more than likely you won't get it anyway. I'm not sure Divine's going to keep putting you in these. Yeah. So don't worry. Don't work out. Wasn't meant to be. Just go with the flow and have some fun. Have some fun. Don't be nervous. Have some fun. Just. Okay. You are the confidence. That's right. I am a number. An important number here. Okay. Do I pronounce that Leora? 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 Okay. Right, let's get one more here because I've kind of stopped. Leora. I said that about 3 different ways, so it's the Leo part. I'm going to call you Leo. Look, listen, I'm giving you a name. I'm not giving you a number. Oh, whenever I interview, I walk in like I own the place. They never forget me. Okay. Right, let's have a look at these cards. Let's see what's going on. Who do we reckon's on the table? Leola. It's lovely. We've got the Fool on the table. And it's the card where she's kind of like grasping her own arse and she's got the rose tattooed on her cheek. You're on your strut. Yeah, just go and have fun. You're going to just totally dominate the whole interview. Don't worry. You're going to be beaming. They're not going to know what's hit them. You're going to kind of go in there and they're going to go, what the fuck happened now? That kind of sensation. And you're going to know that you've done it. Okay. The Fool. The Ace of Pentacles. The Star. I felt like sing-songs were coming through again. There you go then. That's all that matters, Megs. That's the reason why I'm on. We're tuned in. I've had that thought. I've downloaded it to you guys. That tip might be able to help lots of you in the future. So awesome. Always at the right time. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I like big butts and I cannot lie. That's what's coming out. Oh, it's like cheeky. What's the song from Seal? Kissed by a Rose? Was that for the Batman film? Batman seems to be coming out quite a bit. I don't know why. Year of the Booty. Hi, Jason. Glad you could catch us. I take it if you finished work, buddy. It's midnight nearly here. Bust a Move song playing in my head. I dance in front of the mirror because I'm going to have a bath and I smacked my butt. You sang, I like rib butts, I love it. Oh. Anyone else been dancing in front of the mirror lately, slapping their booty? You're so in love with it, your booty? I hope so. Hi, McKenna. Not sure where this is going tonight, apart from the love of our bodies. Feeling in love with ourselves, in love with the connection, in love with all of it. Hi, Anna. Good boy, Jason. He's remembered. All you guys, you really don't need to put these exclamation marks after Anna's name. Right. That was a short meeting. I hope you owned it, Lana. I wonder if Lana, how did it go? Was it really good? Because we were just talking about like interviews and meetings. I wonder if we just transmuted our energy into Lana's meeting. I just said it'll be a quick as and out again. Okay. This is so cool. Okay. Oh heavens. The synchronizations are just, I'm just very amused by them. So, but I'm trying to keep up with all your chat. Okay. Right, Anna's laughing her ass off. And yeah, we've got to love ourselves as we are. I was just listening. Hee hee. Okay, right. You got a free book? Thank you, Divine. What was the book about? Because the next card we've got is the Ace of Pentacles. What was handed to you, Alana? Got a free book. So, okay, we're slapping our own booties about here. Love, we are the rose. I had kiss by a rose. It's seal with a kiss on your ass. I don't know. Oh, you got rejected this week. Don't worry, it's just these lessons, okay? Your rejection is protection. Okay. Self-love. Look, you've got the butterflies here. Looks to me like she might have a load of bees in there that she's just about to let out. Buzz. It's bloody good vibrations, isn't it? Got the butterflies here, the transformation. No matter what your shape, size, you are a beautiful soul. This is the vessel that you're here to live through. You might as well love it. Ace of Pentacles, in comes a legacy. It does kind of make sense. And then we've got the Star. I feel as if this is the divine. It's quite nice not to see the masculines on the table. This is definitely the encouragement that we give each other. It's beautiful. That's exactly it, Jason. The divine is in complete control of all this. So again, I just feel this is the encouragement that we have with each other, wanting each other to succeed, to see our own beauty that lies within. Okay, let's have a look at these bottom cards then, because I felt like these top cards were like in a rainbow. And then these ones are quite straight. Why do I feel that could be the masculines there? Okay, maybe we're going to leave that. I am going to loving every minute of the journey now, Intuitive Moons, because I am. I really am. Okay, I'm going to use these cards to clarify the Fool. This Fool here feels as if the Divine Feminine is saying, I was a fool to go looking for admiration and love outside of me. All the time that you don't believe that you're lovable, and I imagine that all of you can really resonate with this. It doesn't matter how many times someone tells you that you're beautiful. Straight away, you kind of, the barriers come up, don't you? And you go, oh, no, I'm not. Or do you remember them days? Come on. And it was sometimes an automatic response not to be able to take a compliment. And so it's most definitely when you've got to love yourself. Otherwise, you'll never believe anybody. It gets exciting now. The insecurities are down. I am lovable. Anna, can we just keep an eye out, please? Yeah, just say thank you. Do you know, as a friend that actually, I paid her a compliments once, and she just turned around and she just went, "Thank you," and I was like, "Wow!" And I took that on. It was like every time someone paid me a compliment, I just started to say thank you. So very interesting. Why is it changed now? Why do you have to put them in a timeout first? I didn't change that rule. There you go. Rejection, like bullshit, feeds the garden that you are, or our ability to recover is our greatest strength. And it's all the rejection that you've experienced, okay, that will get you to this state of slapping your own ass and telling yourself you're a good girl and that you're worthy of all the wondrous things that life has to offer you. And it gets delivered. And you're not alone, and you've got support and encouragement from others, like-minded people. Okay. Yes, we are worthy. Yeah, I don't know either, Anna. Can you just keep an eye on it, sweetie? Because it does kind of, you can normally tell just by the channel name. Okay. So the Fool. It's like, I was a damn fool not to see my own worth, not to love myself. All these years, I was doubting my beauty, and look at me, shining bright. Okay. So don't you get it. Mr. Know-It-All. Don't you forget it. Mr. Know-It-All. The Divine Masculine knows this as well. He knows it all. He knows everything about the Divine Feminine, including her insecurities, without even having to say them. Right, cool, guys. I'll take this off. But I obviously want to just as soon as just get rid of so that our focus isn't there and it's back onto this important stuff, because we are going to get distracted. We're not the ones who are going to feel embarrassed about that one day, are we? But hey, that's part of the journey. So send in lots of love, and let's just get on with the reading. Getting good at dealing with this now. Okay, but we're to keep our focus here and not get distracted. So, awesome. Mr. Know-It-All. He knows. Ace of Pentacles. The energy is very void. It's quite hard for me to tap into it's little screenshots of the masculine. Ace of Pentacles. They've gone quiet now. 22 in chat. I can see 21. McKenna. An exercise my guides had me do in the beginning was to look at myself in the eyes in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. As many times as felt right and done, I never saw myself. You never saw yourself? Or my eyes the same again? Yes, mirror exercising. It's awesome. A lot of people can't do that. I'm quite good at it. It's like, hi, I love you. I love you too. How are you doing today? We're awesome. But whenever I looked into the mirror, I felt like it wasn't me talking back, looking back. That was quite scary, actually. I remember when I came across that. So we're talking like the ascension. How, you know, when you remember that first happening. And I remember cleaning my teeth and looking up to the mirror. And it was like, who's that looking at me? And it kind of scared me a bit. And then I found myself just like holding her eye contact and deep. Yeah, but it's not a challenge now. Ace of Pentacles, Divine Feminine, there it is. I'm giggling because it's like the Divine Masculine missed to know it all. It's like the Divine Feminine just needed to learn to love herself, and in comes the abundance. They say the only reason that we're here is to love and to be loved. That's it. The Star, Divine Feminine's collective energy here. Do you know what this is kind of shouting out when we kind of say to each other, I mean, it's not like normal, guys, like to society when we kind of go and have a bath, a nice salt bath with some rosemary in it, okay? Like, go and take a nap, go and rest, take the day off work. Oh. What you do when you do the mirror work, it makes me smile at myself. Not at first, but it comes. Okay. You've always put others before yourself. Okay, you'll learn to change that around. There is meditation mirror at the foot of my tub. It's good to know all yourselves, recognise one's many aspects. Indeed, it is. Okay, Kerry, are you off to a gig? Enjoy. Okay. It's one to beloved's needing a nap. Someone's needing a nap. Have a good evening, everyone. Yeah, you too. Okay. You've done mirror work to find my shadows. Funny, I've never done it to find my own inner beauty. There you go. Wow. Okay. I'm not thinking now about whether I need to do it to find my shadows. I'm not going to go like looking for them. They show their head when they need to. That's very interesting, guys. That Sherry's done it to mirror work to find her shadows, but never done it to find my own inner beauty. We'll do that. Oh man, you're going to fall in love. Leora, people treat you the way you allow them in the way you treat yourself. That's why it's so important, self-care. Yeah, and also we show them how to look after us, okay? So, we show people how to treat us. And sometimes, you know, we didn't stick up for ourselves, so we kind of allowed it and gave the message that it was all right. But when you learn how to love yourself, you really are setting an example and showing others how to love you as well. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's get one for this star. It's like rainbow love hearts there, Carol. Mr. Romantic. Oh, he loves it, look. I was going to say it must be very attractive when a woman does love herself for a man, if it's in the non-egotistical way. That's nice. It seems to turn him on. Okay. Shall we look at these bottom ones? Oh, the Ace of Wands. It's got the magic touch. The Midas touch. Queen of Wands. It's like the Divine Feminine sitting here in her glory, waiting for the masculine, bearing all. I mean, she's totally naked. Regardless of her shape or size, she is here like a blooming sunflower. She's got a crown on. got her boobies out. Right, so here's the divine masculine. That cuff to his hand reminds me of like a Prince Charming. There's the divine feminine. Ready to be adored and explored. That's what I mean. It's it must be nice for a woman to be confident to allow herself to be explored because she's explored herself, no insecurity. So it must be very appealing. When a feminine is quite, confident about peeling back the layers. I swear I can hear that cat outside. Seven of Swords. That's interesting. I don't know what to make of that. I felt like we were going to be doing a bit of okay. What's it called? What console is it on? Xbox? What's Just Dance? Is that what it's called? Just Dance. It's like we're getting ready for some kind of party. Just come out of the sauna, hot tub. They're swords, but she's collected them. There's 5 of them, and she's got her buddies waiting in the background. You know what I'm talking about? Is it called Just Dance? Where it's the shadows. You'll see the shadows. Look, the game. You guys must have played this game. It really does keep you fit. 7 of Swords. This is no more deceiving ourselves. We can have fun, laughter in the shadows. You've played. Jason, have you played? Are you good? Do you remember your favourite song? I liked Katy Perry, Hot and Cold. You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, and you're down. Makes me out of breath just singing it, let alone dancing to it. Okay. You still have the old Wii. Was it on the Wii? I've got the Wii. It might be on the Wii. Is it on the Wii? Do you have to hold the controller? It could be on the Wii. But then is it on the Xbox? Oh, I don't know. My favourite song is Wilson Pickett's Land of 1000 Dances. Well, I don't know that one, Jason. Told him I wanted a castle in Ireland. Text him castle every night. That's just too funny. You love dance games? Wait till we all get together. We're going to have some kind of retreat. Hawaii will be good, Alana. Anyway. Laurie, want to go back. Wasn't there long enough. Okay, Ireland. Games, yeah, love it. Your sister took pics of me the other day. It all showed shadows coming from the Exandulum flame. Wow. Okay. Someone spies a DF trip up to Ireland. I've never been to Ireland. I really want to go to Ireland. No worries, it's an oldie. You saying that I'm a youngie? I might know the song. Maybe I just don't know the title. We definitely will group meet. Don't worry, that's in the pipelines. That one's already been laid down, sent out. Ace of Wands. Look, he's going to the bloody castle. Prince Charming. There's nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever. Come on, it's not very good. I don't know the words. Ace of Wands. Living the down. Hermit. He's been watching and learning. I really hope that he's taken on this self-love himself. That he's been watching and learning from the divine feminine, this self-nurturing, self-caring trait. Okay. It's like now that she's found her, well, I'm going to say now that she's found her security, it's like, let's hope that the Divine Masculine isn't insecure. Mrs. Mystic, sitting in her glory. The Queen of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Just really nicely, it's clarified itself. Okay. I'm coming off the chat for a bit, guys. I will come visit you. I'll come visit all of you. There's a lot of you. It's like beauty is further than skin deep. Is that what they say? Yeah, I definitely want to go on adventures. I'm not someone that really wants to stay still. When I'm out and about, I want to go exploring. It's like, I do like quiet time. But when I was in Hawaii, I spent 5 days and I done nout. The universe really took me out, and I literally just stayed in my accommodation by the sea. And so I would most definitely want to explore. Look at this. Feminines all together. They remind me of fireworks. Like they were having some kind of celebration. That's perfect. Some sparring with some sparring. Oh God. I don't even know if it's called that. Gains. 7 of Swords. Divine Masculine. I'm just confused. Don't take much. The Divine Masculine in the Hermit with the Ace of Wands, that's an opportunity from the Divine for this passionate endeavour. The Queen of Wands twice. And then the 7 of Swords, but it's the feminine who surrendered to her self-care, self-loving. Look, she's resting. She's not really at work, is she, like that? She's sorting out her priorities. And then we have the Divine Masculine. I don't know why the masculine keeps popping up. Mr. Know-It-All with the Fool. It's like he knew that she could do it. What's the bottom of the deck? Mrs. Encouragement. So the Divine Feminine really did. I want to go to Greece. Sherry, you said you booked your tickets for Amsterdam. Okay. Amsterdam and Belgium in August. That's loads of time for me to arrange a trip to Amsterdam. At the moment, I don't know. I would like to get away, but I feel like Divine is not drawing me to go on holiday. It's like, come on, waiting for a trip. Mrs. Encouragement, I'm losing the flow. 5 of Pentacles. That pentacle in the background, well, it's like a stained glass window, but that pentacle in the background reminds me of the legacy, the Divine Feminine. It's like she's actually on a bed of feathers. So this is the self-soothing. I'm going to say that was the key. We had to be our own encouragement. That's bloody beautiful. You just bought pink things for your garden? Very feminine, very nice. I've had out my gardening book looking at all different types of flowers. So I don't know what I'm planning on doing there. Both your roommates when in Africa were from the Netherlands. You said that, Laurie, before, so you could catch up with them. Okay. Now what? I don't know. Right, we're off with Alana somewhere. She's taken all of us. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these cards away. The Wild Forget-Me-Nots are your favourite. I actually wanted to start drawing flowers. I've had all art stuff out. Start sorting out my priorities. It's nothing to do with like living in the hustle and bustle of life. It's like, oh, should we do some art? Or should we play the harp? Have a sing-song? Have a dance on the Wii? Read a book? Take a nap? Have a bath? These downloads are really tiring, aren't they? So that's why I'm not beating myself up. I'm all this knowledge, these realizations, and all it's doing is really healing and allowing me to really settle into this this spiritual stage that we're moving into. Why am I still shuffling Anna's cards? Oh, do you feel left out? Ace of Pentacles, look on the bottom. That's a beautiful card, Anna. Oh, I just nearly flipped myself in my face. Okay, you're off to the nights. What's Floradex Iron again? You're welcome. I love your cards. I just have to remember to bring them out. I really want to play with them. And is it 444? It's 041 here. Right, let's put them away. I'm actually going to pull us a free flow reading. They're iron pills, veggie based. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I'm looking a little bit pasty, but the reading came up that the divine feminines were being like drained, energetically drained, and the masculines were kind of like aging. So I'm not surprised when I look at myself. I think you look a little bit pasty today. I think we do maybe just have to have a look. It's not easy when you're fasting because you just don't want anything in your body, really. I'm going to say that the body knows how to balance itself out, though. We're rather intelligent beings, if you hadn't have guessed. So, the last couple of readings have been about our health, either suffering and about to pick up, so rest. It's Monday, it doesn't even feel like Monday. I said to you, I got up this morning, it was like there was no rush. I just laid in bed, like looking out my window, and I could hear a lot. It was like the world was very busy, and there I was just. No urge to join them. 222 everywhere. I'm just trying to think of the syncs today. I think I'm still seeing the 1221. Follow the cravings. That's what I've done. It's not great, my cravings at the moment. I think I might be craving fat. Like my body needs some fat in it. You've increased your fruits, vitamin C, and dark fruit juice. Makes it seem 222 as well. Janelle's the same as Carol. I'm not sure. You've taken some meditation naps. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just going to go back because I've been drawn to Carol because I don't need long. That's what they feel like, Carol. You know, you spoke the other day, Carol, about you just close your eyes and you're gone. Well, that's how I kind of feel with my dragons. So as soon as I'm tired, I'm kind of like, do you want to go for a ride, girl? And she's there, and I just close my eyes and I'm gone. But I'm not actually gone. It's like I can set an alarm so that I can, like, I call it a power nap for like 1.5 hours, 2 hours, guaranteed. I'm woke before. It's like I don't really know. It's like we're off somewhere, but we're not staying out for too long. Very short trips. So let me just go back to Carol. I've taken 2 meditation naps, crazy sleep patterns, downloads night and day, more greens for me. Yeah. Carol, it looks like me and you are quite in sync there, because that is exactly it. It doesn't matter whether I'm asleep, awake. I can just find myself in a trance for quite a long time as well. Okay. Avocado. When I'm eating healthily, I definitely like to get at least half an avocado. I put it in a smoothie, or 1 avocado a day. You've gone to 2 hours Technicolor Visions. Yes, most definitely. It's quite amazing. It's kind of, you have to decide where you want to live. If you sit with your feet up higher than your heart and head, it's like you took a 2-hour nap in 20 minutes. Really? Wow. The cat's outside. He sounds not as distraught today. I always feel that's the divine masculine when he's distressed. He actually sounded quite grown up, like his voice has dropped. I see Jess is in the room. Just popping in for a second, exhausted. DM is being weird, just like yesterday, and still won't tell me what the problem is. Jess, stop asking him. If you're asking him what the problem is, stop that and stop expecting him to tell you what the problem is, and then it would just resolve itself, sweetie. You think you're off to bed? Yeah, it's a tiring one. Sleep. You're going to get loads of downloads, Jess. But I think it's twice now today you've mentioned about you don't know what his problem is. So just pull away from that, sweetie. There is no problem. Okay, I imagine he's just receiving lots of downloads. He could be extremely confused at the moment. And you just worry about you and let the divine take care of him. So awesome. Just rest, because we're all really tired. Good. That's all you can do, is try your best. But when you're aware of it, okay, and it's just anything that you're trying to push for an answer, it's not going to happen. So it's all going good, Jess. Okay, just allow divine to just allow this to unravel. Yeah, that's nuts. I've been eating some of them. Yeah, I know when my body kind of craves some, but I need some like healthy fat, don't I? At the moment, we're just eating junk, but it's fine. If the body needs that, I don't know what I'm kind of lacking on. Just go with the cravings. You can just kind of close your eyes and just ask your body what foods it wants to eat at the moment. Like, seriously, we'll let you know your vegetables and... Okay. You've been eating nuts too. The only thing with nuts is they can give me spots, like acne. Okay. You want to make a nice cashew salad? That sounds really nice. If it was prepared for me, okay, then I would be... I say that, but any of you ever go and do your shopping with good intentions and then you find you don't eat any of it because you decide that you want to fast? And green smoothies in the morning. Very nice. Some spinach in there. You make yourself some nachos with black beans and cheese. good to know. Okay. That's too funny. Jasper's farts from yesterday, it must have been. I don't eat nachos. You do love to cook and grill. Me too. And I've had to learn to kind of still make the effort, even though alone. But not getting lazy. It's very much satisfying when you do have someone to cook for or to just enjoy food with. Right, okay, what's going on? Well, we've got the Divine Feminines. Roast chicken Caesar salad tonight. Well, making me hungry as well. 3 of Cups. I've eaten. I did do some dinner. Okay. Deanne, thank God, likes to cook. Not your thing? Will you not cook together, Laurie? Maybe he'll show you how to cook. Hi, Bond. DM, still no contact. Boys are really hibernating too. Yes, they are. Don't worry about that contact thing. When you stop worrying about that, it's more than likely going to happen then. So loving yourself, there you go. What other choice do you have? Unless you're going to keep feeding yourself all those negative, ugly thoughts about how you're not good enough and it must be something that you're doing. It probably is not loving yourself. That's what you're doing. I'm learning how... Alana, you're learning how to cook? He is with me when cooking. Yes. It's lovely. That's what I was saying earlier on. It's like when you're cooking, you can feel them. Just close... No, don't close your eyes like while you're chopping, but... Come on, we can tap into this now. There you go. See? It's a beautiful thing when you can cook with your partner. It's awesome if your Divine Masculine loves cooking. It's like, that's the way, I like it. Not that it's expected, but isn't it nice? Boys like skip the dishes. No. They don't. They grab a tea towel and they help out. Men do anyway. Gentlemen do. A Divine Masculine would. He wouldn't watch you do it all alone. That wouldn't settle well with his soul. Laurie grinding when we're talking about butts. It is a bonding experience, Jason. Can be lots of fun and cuts the time down to prepare. It's just great discussion. It's a nice time to spend together. Washing dishes can be fun. It has to be in my house. I don't have room for a dishwasher in here. I don't mind doing the washing and drying up. I do tend to do it all though. Emily's not domesticated that well. It's like... It's going on earlier on. It's like, do I bring my kids up to be domesticated? I don't know. It's like I'm contradicting myself. So it just doesn't. It's nice when she does help out. Oh. Now that we've spoken about cooking, good night, Anna. I think Anna's going. I'm just seeing what Jason's put. Yes. Bye, sweetie. Oh, I felt like I was going to yawn then. That's what we should do with the teenagers, like, you know, sod the dishes until they run out. They'll soon come and wonder, oh, why is there no plates or cups? I used to just say to my kids, the magic fairies have been in and done it. I don't know who else they think does it. But the oldest one's learning now that she lives alone. It's like when she was around last time, she automatically picked up a tea towel. I was like, oh, okay then. So it does have a payoff. She was like, no, I know what it's like now just to do all this on your own. So there you go. Okay. I'm going to do a reading. We've been on for an hour and 5 minutes. How does this happen? What happens with time? Boys bought you a dishwasher. Bless them. Okay, guys, let's get a message out. Well, the Divine Feminine, this, okay? It's like we're not allowing it to affect us like it used to. Now that we found our tribe and our support network, and we just have more, most definitely, faith and belief in this journey. And that's due to us having each other, okay? Because alone we waver. And we have the masculine here in the Four of Cups. He's been left behind here. I know, Laurie. That's great, isn't it? That's why it's just like you catch the videos when you catch the videos, don't you? There's no concept of time. Divine tells me really when to come on. It's 22 in the chat and 10 thumbs up. So the masculine here. I'm not sure what the masculine's going to do. Let's see. It's like, 'cause there ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. His guard's gone up. Now the Divine Masculine is a bit defensive. We've got the Lovers. Discussion that needs to take place from the heart. This is, I feel as if the Divine Masculine's quite intimidated by this. You've got to remember, like, this is the current energy, guys, and this, you know, could change in 10 minutes' time, straight away after the reading. That's why I quite like to, why are we given a drum roll? I was actually going to do it. Jasper looks like he wants to try and get in the cupboards. Why is he going into the cupboards? Hey, how you doing? Would you like to come and say hi? Okay. Would you like to tell us what's going on? So I've got like a defensive, unhappy Divine Masculine on my table that seems to be blocking out being open and honest and expressing himself now. And the feminine's like, hey, I'm like naked. I've done the work. What do you mean? You're going to cover up? So I must be picking on. What are we picking on? We're picking up on an insecurity here. Hey, you're going to have to come down, sweet pea. Come on. Jess, come down for mummy. Come on. Good boy. I'm kind of getting further back from your words. It's like, don't want to hear it, don't want to hear it. Not me, the Divine Masculine. Oh, his nose is all wet and he's hey. Well, I picked up on earlier, pretty boy. He is a pretty boy. He can be a bit scraggly, but I love him no matter what. He's always been my boy. We wasn't meant to be having him. So he was he came with Lily. There was 4 in the litter when we went to choose her. We wanted a female cat because we actually wanted her to have kittens. So we knew that we wanted a female cat. So when we went to look at the litter, not a few in my family, not me, said that Lily was ugly. And it was like, no, she's coming home with us. So we fell in love with Lily. But the deal was, this one, putting all the sinks together, was inseparable. So if I took Lily, I had to take him. So they slept together. They were just always together. So that's how I managed to get him. And then after a couple of months, he had the biggest balls like ever. He was on Lily's back. So she had to be sterilised. So she didn't have any kittens. and he had the chop. And then we had Tia. We got Tia a few years later, and she did have a litter of kittens. I wanted my children to experience what it was like to have a litter of kittens. It was something that happened in my childhood a lot. So that's how. And then we really got Tia because we wanted her to have a litter, and she got pregnant within a year. And she was such a good mummy. They were beautiful. I will show you all the photographs one day. They're beautiful. But we had 7 cats. Bloody 7 cats. These kittens were adorable. It wasn't here. It was in our last house. And they totally trashed the place. It was like, after they kind of went rehomed, we like ripped up the carpets and we put all flooring down. But the girls loved it. We had all these little kittens everywhere. It was just too cute. Anyway. And he was such a good boy, being the only boy, especially when all these kittens come. Do you remember? He was like, what the hell are you doing now, woman? Oh, okay. You'll be right back, Megs. Cool. Just having a chat about Jasper. Been a long time now. I'm going to say about 11 years. What do you reckon? I don't know how old they are. I'm going to say about 11 years. Hi, Natalie. Your DM just flipped on the weekends and cut all contact for the most ridiculous of reasons. What is happening with them? Watch back over some of the readings if you haven't. Just leave them be. There's a lot of confusing things going on. That's all I can kind of say. And you just need to take care of you. Okay, and allow Divine to take care of them. And there's a lot happening with them at the moment. It's really confusing. It's scaring them. Don't you get, darling? On the table here, there's a defensive energy, so it doesn't really surprise me. It says you're stepping into your worth, okay, which means that they're no longer needed to love you, okay? You've learned how to love and respect yourself, and I'm not sure what this has done, but they're stubborn, they're blocking out. Now that you're open, it's like they've closed off. I'm sure it's going to be completely different tomorrow or a bit later on today. It's 2 minutes past 1, hence why it's good to come on and clear the energy. Okay? Okay. It's just an insecurity. Let's get another row. Is that right, Jess? 10 of Cups, coming very close now. You've got to remember the question that's been coming out the last couple of days is, are you sure? Are you really sure? Scary. Going on up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Sorry, that was just spirit. Leora. You just set that sing song off. Okay, 10 of Cups. Here comes the balance, 6 of Pentacles. You've got the Divine Masculine with the Resurrection. It's all good, guys. And we've got the Feminine's compassion and strength. Getting over past heartache. It really is, you need to pull these, not the Divine Feminine. Well, unless you're residing within the Divine Masculine energy, and you're going to know that because you're not going to feel as if you really love and adore yourself, okay? You're still going to be needing your Divine Masculine to do that for you to feel worthy. So if you're out of that, and it doesn't really matter whether your Divine Masculine turns up and expresses his love, you are lovable, you are loved, you are of benefit to our world, and it's time to party. That's the energy I'm talking about, the Divine Feminine's in. Okay, it's more about mission now and the tribe. Attention's off of the Divine Masculine, so now what? Well, it's the release, so the Divine Masculine's kind of like, the Divine Feminine saying, I don't really know what you want me to say, and he's like, yeah, you've got to bear all as well for this to work. It's not a one-sided love affair. Ten of Cups coming very close to the Ten of Cups now. It's that feeling you feel just before your dreams are brought into the physical. Live for the moment. You're going to have to. It's really good because it means the Divine Feminine is really grounded in this love. The masculines are the ones that need to balance. What's balance? Balance out the material with the spiritual. Resurrection. This is his resurrection. The opportunity is being presented to him. And then we have the feminine here. It's just like feminine compassion. The Divine Masculine needs to be as strong as the Divine Feminine. Not all the time, but he does need to be courageous. The Divine Feminine can help to heal the Divine Masculine if he's willing to be healed. He needs to start the process himself and pull those swords out. Feels like he's pulled the one out here right from the center. Whew. Okay. Pull some oracles and then I'm out of here. 1 hour, 16 minutes and 44 seconds. So let's have a look at the power of love and what it's doing. But at least, hopefully, this will be able to settle you if you're questioning what's going on. It's like, try not to question that. What's going on? It's in the hands of the divine. Always was. So I feel like we're coming out of this stagnancy. Shake it off. Love it. They can't even touch you. When you're at this point of self-admiration, it doesn't really matter. All the time that you're still being triggered and people's words affect you, it's just more healing that needs to take place within. Soon it would just all bounce off of you and you'll be able to transmute it because you would have worked through it. Okay, so just prepping us with like all the rejection and the job interviews. Okay. In the arms of an angel. Oh, that's really nice, Natalie. You have a strange sense of peace, to be honest. That's what I woke to. And if you put that together with the spiritual awakenings of the masters that I kind of have shared on the Facebook, or it's actually in today's video in the description box, that's one thing that it's just a sense of peace. Sounds to me like DMs need a strong model to look up to, wondering if they just simply don't know what opening up looks like whilst they're maintaining the masculine aspect. Yeah, Jason, that's why it is kind of like the 100th monkey. There is a very strong masculine out there that is going to be able to, and more of a collective, because I've been sharing divine masculines that have been speaking up, but the more that divine masculines speak up about the journey, then other masculines will not feel like we did as divine feminines, that we were alone. We've only kind of we've got through this by being together. Otherwise, I'm not sure what kind of hell we would have been stuck in. And it's the same with the masculines. It's like, so with the feminines, they are having the support there, but still, I'm still a feminine. We could really do with a strong masculine, giving the story advice and guidance, because we're very aware that the masculines and feminine come through this journey totally differently. But you have to be ready, don't you? You won't be able to share the story until like them swords are out of the heart. Okay, so let's have a look at this power of love. That's really nice, Jason, for you to be comfortable in your feminine energy. That's where you want to be. It's beautiful. Jason's still in the Hermit, which is totally understandable. I won't ever push any of you masculines to kind of speak up. I'm just appreciative that you're here listening, and just that you're speaking up, talking with the girlies. You need a DF muse and inspiration, just like we were talking about. That is exactly it. That's it, Jason. The Divine Feminine is very much a muse. She can get your arse shifting. Going back to shaking asses now. Shake it, baby. What's the song? Okay, I know this. Is it the Gorillas? Shake it, shake it. Discernment's come up. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Isn't that right? It's nearly 111. One of the hardest lessons, let me just show you this because there isn't really much to see apart from like rainbows. And hi, you're a little bit noisy. How are you doing? It's Lily. One of the hardest lessons to grasp while living in this physical dimension is the art of discernment. Life is a series of choices, and you always want to make the right one for your soul's evolution. Discernment is not judgment. Discernment is living your path with a recognition of what is in alignment with your unique path. When you are centered in your being and aware of your own power, you are able to see the love and truth in everything and everyone. Intuition is the language of your soul. So it is imperative that you understand how your soul speaks to you. And the best ways for you to do so is to listen. When you utilize discernment in your daily life, choices become easier, and manifesting the best possible outcome doesn't seem like a matter of chance. The wonderful Shakespeare adage, "To thine own self be true," encapsulates discernment perfectly. To thine own self be true. Encapsulates discernment perfectly. Remember, what seems important to you may not be to someone else. So when you use discernment, understand that it is for your own benefit and growth. And what is beneficial to you on your path to self-acceptance ripples outwards to those around you. When you know yourself, love yourself, and honor who you are, you become aligned with your divine self. When this happens, you attract only good into your life. Yeah, baby, that's what we like. Okay, upbeat. Let's get these messages out. Let's get some messages. I'm like, okay. Waking up is so worth it in the end. Yeah. Very itchy nose. Okay, you wanted to come out. Let's do this. Time out, Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Look at the self-love in here, guys. Self-soothing. Beautiful. Give yourself that hug. She's not even like depressed or resentful that she's doing it herself. Look. I love me. I love me. Who do you love? We've got to love you first. And then you can love me. Sincerely. Beautiful. You want to cry all of a sudden because it's so goddamn bloody beautiful. That's why. Oh, who would have thought? You don't really need your divine masculine. Oh, that's the point we want to get to. Dear one, you've been working very hard. You're very tired now, yet you keep pushing yourself to work more, more, more. I'm here to firmly and lovingly take your hand and tell you to stop. Cease working for a moment and take a respite. You have certainly earned it. And you will be more effective and productive after taking this rest. You give so much to others that at times like this, you become unbalanced. Your inner child yearns for nurturing, and no one is going to give you that loving care but yourself and the angels. So give yourself permission to take a much needed time out, take a nap or go play for a while. Please don't delay this guidance. We assure you that your responsibilities will all be met and you will gather new energy and ideas during your time out. We will also bring you additional earthly help and assist you in delegating work. That's awesome. Okay. I just said, excuse me, I'm waiting for the vacation. I'm cool. It's like I'm not going to use a vacation as a time to take time out. I can do that today, right now. Well, I'm with you guys at the moment. But that's here to help you guys, to tell you to like take a bath, take some time out, stop. It's coming in perfect. That's what we need to do. Stop worrying about others and let's look after us. So all that love that you're craving your divine masculine to give to you, and all those words of encouragement and, you know, all those things, them sweet nothings that you want to hear, you're going to whisper them to yourself. Okay. So daily guidance from your angels. Listen, people only need a holiday because they're trying to escape from their life. I quite like being here. I don't need to escape. I've done that. I tried to escape through traveling. Okay. Let's get some daily guidance. I've got pain on this side tonight. Oh, look at me. Oh, open your arms up to receive. In the arms of the angels. Okay. Got shower of abundance. That's it. Whisper sweet nothings in the mirror. You don't need to. It's when you're going to bed. That's the kind of arm. Like I said, I felt like my masculine was cuddling me. It's lovely. We have to kind of decide where we prefer to be, like in bed, off in this dream state, sort of, and you know, you close your eyes and you're immediately somewhere else. Or when you're in the 3D at the moment, I just feel it's constant downloads as well. So, okay, shower of abundance. Look at the hands here, Laurie. It was like a response to you. To heal your finance, I think we need to go a little bit deeper and read the message inside the book. Not that I haven't with the others, but it says to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow it. It's a mentality. We've been working on this. Okay. Like the job interviews, I'm not saying that isn't, you know, on the path to your divine purpose, but don't be surprised if it's not. It could be you that's actually, you've told yourself that you need a job to pay your bills. And we've been talking about, no, just, you're going to be looked after by divine. When you look after you first, you will be rewarded. So let's get this daily guidance from your angels. Shower of abundance. This card is a sign that your prayers about finances have been heard and answered. The more you can listen to and follow your gut feelings right now, the quicker you'll experience improvements in your financial situation. It's not a very long message, that's it. Just make sure I have the right card. Additional meanings for this card. Oh, this is great. Remember I showed you about Megan being left that money from that little girl, like the coins, and how abundance might come in. It says the coins that you're finding lately are loving signs from your angels and departed loved ones. An unexpected financial windfall is coming to you. Give any financial fears to your angels. Follow any guidance you receive, as it could be an answered prayer about your finances. Abundance can take many forms, including having more time, opportunities, or clear ideas. Nothing about getting a second job, going out there working the 9 to 5. Said hand over your fear regarding finances. The divine wants to take care of you, but will you allow it? Let's get one more. I love these bloody messages. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. We've been giving way too much. We've been giving way too much attention to the divine masculine and what he's doing. Back on us, giving and receiving. We need to receive that right back. That's the balance. Look, like you're just okay. You've got to learn to like tame your excitement. No. Okay. Inhalation with an exhalation. Okay. Giving and receiving. The angels sent this card to you because your giving and receiving ratio has been out of balance lately. If you've been giving much more than receiving, you've likely been feeling that others are taking advantage of your kindness. If your imbalance is in receiving more than giving, you may have felt uneasy, depressed, or even guilty. While it's impossible to perfectly balance giving and receiving each day, you can strike a healthy balance. To do so, make sure you give something like time, money, a gift, or compliments on a daily basis without expecting anything in return. On the same day, be a gracious receiver to unexpected offers of help, compliments, or other gifts. Say thank you without embarrassment or guilt. In relationships where you're the primary giver, express your needs and ask for help. Additional meanings for this card. In your relationships, make sure you both give and receive. The situation you're asking about requires balanced male and female energies. To receive, first you must give. Tiff whatever it is you need more of. Time, money, items, and so on. Affirm, I now receive good graciously in my life. Guys, if your ratios are out of sync, I do have a donations button for the channel. Sometimes that can really help. Just your giving and receiving. Just make sure if it needs to be adjusted, there is. You can donate to the channel. Normally it comes back to you tenfold. I'm not telling you to donate, but if you're looking at how acts of kindness, going the extra mile, doing a good deed for someone, that's if you feel that maybe you need to give something back. Okay, I still do this myself. So sometimes I'm kind of taking a bit and I need to give back some stuff for free. Okay, so right, where are we going to go from here? Check your giving and receiving, guys, whether you're out of balance with that. And do we even go for a journey of love? We're going to really okay, let's do a journey of love. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I love it. Africa, here we come. I've been thinking about, what was I thinking about Africa the other day? Oh, I know what it was. Laurie, I saw a video on Facebook and it was this, well, they are giants, aren't they? A giant giraffe. And it had wire around its neck. and you saw the rangers, and it's like, how on earth do you get a giraffe to the ground so that you could take the wire off its neck? And I was thinking, that's like going to be me and you. It's like, get the giraffe to the ground, that's to sedate it and then unwrap it. And it was really weird because they kind of put covering. When it did get up, they put covering over its eyes and then they had to kind of hook it off, and then he went running. So I suppose it was why he found his orientation. Balance. Something to do about balance. They saved the giraffe. I could visualise me and you doing it. Well, actually, I visualised myself on its back climbing up its neck. It's like... they were trying to like pull it down by the legs. Anyway, it was on Facebook. I've never seen a picture of somebody riding on a giraffe. Do you think you can ride on a giraffe? I'd like to. I bet you can. Now that I thought of it, you must be able to. It is a dance, Carol. Right, this card here wants to come out. The breaking. Not seen this card for a while. 65 brings us to that 11. The breaking. After the breaking is coming together. Good sign. Okay, you ready to hear how you're breaking apart? You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it is easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you into becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm. Let yourself be brokenhearted by the divine so that you can become your truth, become all that you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows than to be brokenhearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart, not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which will keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break. It's going to be the making of you. Let's end on this poem called Love. It's beautiful reading. Now I'm 40 minutes nearly. Come on, seriously. Right, I'm going after this to rest. And I suggest you all do the same as well. Okay. You guys all still there? Got the poem now. It's called Love, of course. I'm going to wait. Are you still there? Have you all fallen asleep? I won't call you lazy. Others might. Guys, you've seriously all gone quiet on me. Oh, there you are, lovey. Okay. Thanks, Alana. Another awesome message, guys. Hi, Jason. See, I thought that. See, Jason even stopped. I know that you're listening intently. I know. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you ever so much for being on this this journey with me. You found me, so thank you. Okay, here we go. Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me smile, that makes me glad to be alive. And that's what you get the other side, guys. You're glad to be alive in the end. Woo! Once you got out of hell. Okay, much love to you all. And let's see what later on brings. I'm going to say I'll catch up with you later, but let's see. And okay, you're still here. Cherie, that's a bit like whether we've got a massive delay here. You're still here. I'm going. Much love to you. And I will catch up with you all later. Okay, take care. Bye for now.